CFP professional.
CFP professionals are committed to acting in your best interests. That's why it's gotta be a CFP. Find your CFP
What's up? Skakel in the house. Friday Night Live, baby. Let's change the angle a little bit here. There we go. I should have done this before the stream, but hey, you know what? It's my stream. I'll do what I want. My ears are recovering from Billy Idol and Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Great show. I think last night was the last show on the U.S. tour. So you'll have to wait to see them again, but well worth it. And Joan Jett had a song I'd never heard of before that I really like. It's called Fake Friends, and it's awesome. It's all about LA comedy, basically, but from her perspective, the music scene. So, welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard. I just got back from the gym, and now I will spend the rest of the evening with my dog and entertaining you fine folks on the internet. What up, Waver? Waver in the house. What up, what up? We got some new people in the stream. I love it. New people make my stream go round and round. So, uh-oh, message hell for review. These are always the fun ones. All right, well, I don't really know what to say to that, Calden B. But I have a feeling, who got more pussy between Billy and Joan? That's a good question. I mean, Dominic, $1.99, Berry Ribs. I know what that means. She just peed, so this is for Berry Ribs. Yo, 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 Kevin KB, yo, 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 yo. But who knows, maybe she's right now, she's eating her little bony. So, you know, I don't think she'll have to pee for a few hours, hopefully, but she does pee a lot more. I still have my front row bracelet on from Billy Idol. But check out the Joan Jett song on Spotify, Fake Friends. Losing friends. You don't lose when you lose fake friends. Boy, if that ain't one of the truer things. CC Motion, what up, dog? We did a stream early in the morning, and sometimes I stream in the morning just because I'm up and I want to stream. But thank you, Dominic. I like to give you your money's worth. What's up, Hugo? What's up? That's why I try and put on the best stream I can every time I do it. But Lois is eating her bony right now behind us, so we're gonna let her do that. I did not. I've had family stuff all night, Buddhist priest. I'll give it a look-see tomorrow. And are you Australian? No, I am United States, born and bred in Southern California. I've dated Australian girls. The interesting thing about dating an Australian woman is when you put it in their ass, they don't feel it till the next day. Hey-o! That's a Skakel classic there. Mike, I'm going to guess I turn down more pussy than you get. But hit the like and subscribe button, will you? Yes, I am living the California dream. That is a fact, Jack. So, 100%. It is vulgar. But, I've got the trolls coming in early, so I've got to kind of Earl always turns down pussy. That's a fact, Jack. I mean, not always. I mean, last night, I had those two animals in the parking lot, so I could have, if I wasn't live streaming, maybe taken care of business in the parking lot. Trust me on that one. Back in the day, I would have ended that stream. I mean, when you see a girl deep-throating a bell pepper, she's down to clown. Magic Johnson, what up? What up? No, I don't think it's a choice. No, they were Hispanics. San Fernando Valley. I went to high school in the 818, Sherman Oaks. If I was Phil Hartman, I'd have more than 22 people in this stream. That's a fact, Jack. But welcome aboard. We got a lot of new people in here, so I'll get the plugs out of the way. If you can hit the like and subscribe button, that would be lovely. So I did not call ICE because those girls were down to clown. These are DITA glasses, DITA glasses. I was actually, my mom's Jewish, but I was raised Catholic. So I love it. I love it. Do you like Long Cool Woman song? What? Do you like Long Cool? I don't know what that song is. So, Barbara, there's no need to say hello 4 times. We get the point. You're here. That is, well, now I have 2 RoboCop dolls. Do you have the one that's out of the box or in the box? I don't really have a Hans Kim story. I mean, for a while he was doing Asian Earl, and it was pretty funny, but I don't have a problem with Hans Kim, I mean, he's a Kill Tony comic, so, see, I see what JD's did there. See, that's funny. Oh, no, I thought you meant Long Cold Winter by Cinderella. So, sorry about that. Hey, man, speaking of canyons, did you ever know Christy Canyon? Hey-o! I mean, I beat off to her. I don't know if that means I knew her. She was an OG. She's right up there with Seika and Linda Lovelace. Who else? Tracy Lords. Do you like that classic rock song? I don't know what you're talking about. Earl. Who's probably Motorhead. So, what up, D. Bapto? How can I convert me and Jews? Who taught you English? Shaquille O'Neal? Do you like wrestling? I do like professional wrestling. And I'm trying to get an audition in AEW as a manager, but that's hard. All I need is a few minutes alone with Tony Khan, and I can take care of business. But so far, that meeting has been met with resistance. Um, well, you asked me what what hardcore band I'm into, and Motorhead's really the only hardcore band I'm into. Killed by Death, Born to Raise Hell, Eat the Rich. Because I dated one of their managers for like 6 years, so I kind of became just a fan by having to go to 100 Motorhead shows. Oh, really? Interesting. Um, what up? What up, ACDC? I was a good golfer until I joined a public course and someone stole my clubs, and I haven't played golf since, to be honest with you. So, yeah, Motorhead just, the great thing about Motorhead is, um, you know, all their songs sound the same. Like, they never, ever um, change their style, really. So, you could listen to a song on Motorhead's first album or their last album, and they're going to pretty much stay the same, which I kind of like. Yeah, definitely like the Ramones. Oh shit, we got Leo Gunn here, a Dabverse legend. Now there's a new rule in place in my stream to talk about the Dabverse. Either Beloved Cheddar or Doom has to be in here. So, interesting. Very interesting. Let me go on the Drudge Report. He's usually ahead of the curve on USA preps military strikes in Venezuela. That's my dog Lois, but you guys know that by now. Let's see here. Dawn wags finger at Melania during heated row on Marine One. Well, that's interesting. I do not drive a Diatsu. Lois is on backing vocals tonight. No, Miles. You have to be a subscriber for 2 months before I even consider you as a moderator. Probably the first battle on Roast Battle that I had on television, because I was going up against Comedy Central's #1 roast writer, and the battle was basically made so this guy would fucking kill me, and I killed him. And the look on all of the Comedy Central execs' faces it gave me a sexual feeling. Yeah, fuck you guys. This is your #1 guy? Well, I just beat his ass on international television, bitch. So, there. Yeah, start the Discord, Miles. Dang your dick. Okay, you gotta learn how to write the insult first. Okay, well, HP, come back, but hit the subscribe button. Have you ever met Joe Rogan? I have. I actually have. We are both paid regulars at the Comedy Store, so I have met Joe Rogan. So, yes, poor Lois, but she's surviving. I don't censor anybody. I mean, the only thing I act on in here anyway is, if someone does an N-word tower, they're gone. So, freedom of speech is the freedom to watch Saved by the Bell. Yeah, I mean, freedom of speech is the freedom to watch this stream, and if you don't like how I do it, I always do this because, I love you guys and I want you guys to enjoy your streaming viewing. I'm going to see what other people are streaming right now. Um, Hello. No, you cannot say the N word in here. So we've got Nobody Likes Onions. They're recording right now, I guess you would say. I'm sure there's some more Dabverse people. Craziest comedy store story. Probably the night of the shooting. That's, I don't think, no, I can't. Nice try, you idiot. Um, we were doing roast battle, and it was packed. This is back in the day, but before someone ratted us out for being over capacity. And it's a regular roast battle, and then all of a sudden the security guard comes up the back stairwell, opens up the door, and he looked like he had seen a ghost. And he's like, nobody can leave the room. And this is where it gets funny. It's probably the only time Jeff Ross has ever made me laugh. But as soon as the security guard says nobody can leave the room, Jeff goes, what, did somebody get shot or something? And then the autistic kid, about 5 seconds later, was, I guess, on Twitter or something. He's like, yeah, someone got shot in the patio. And then about 5 seconds after that, this black girl in the back was like, is this going to affect our parking? It's probably the funniest back-to-back-to-back lines I've ever seen at the Comedy Store. And, someone got killed on the patio of the Comedy Store. So, my pronoun is he. So, yeah, colored gal. I'm sorry. My bad. We don't do jokes in here. This isn't an open mic, so you're gonna have to go to. Let me see if Ray DeVito is streaming right now. You seem a little more his speed. Yeah, I can't. Go to a Melton stream. You just seem like you might have a better time there. All right, Melton is watching some fat guy eat. So there you go. And 208 people watching. To assume someone gender, it's not good. Well, I think I'm a man. So don't worry about what I am, Dave 25. I mean, what are you? Well, you know what? If you don't think I'm funny, then get the fuck out of the stream. I don't care. You think I can't do a stream to 15 people instead of 16? This isn't a comedy club. I've got over 1,500 sets, 1,500 videos, I should say, on YouTube. So I never met Bernie Mac. So I wish I did, because I thought he was very funny. Christine 16, you definitely have to change the name of that song to Christine 38 and Willing. I mean, if you think of some of the words in Christine 16, she's been around, but she's young and clean. Like, what? You're talking about a 16-year-old, bro. And, wasn't that creepy when Kiss was singing that song and they were in their early 20s? 16, that's close enough. But now they're in their 70s. You know what I'm saying? Annie, you're bombing. Like, you think I'm not funny. You're 0 for 2, Annie. So you're going to Dilbert, that's the great thing about me, is I don't give a fuck. I got enough friends. So I don't know why you would come back in a stream with someone you don't like. My dog's doing okay. It is a good song. Money buys you things, like the actual physical money does not make you happy, but it does allow you to buy a Porsche. which would make me very happy. So, well, they just have to be of age. You know what I'm saying? That's my one rule. We got some interesting trolls in here, that's for sure. Yes, AC/DC is a mod. Leo Gunn, you might be a mod too if you were in here more often. She's only 83. Daddy's little girl. Like, what is going on with that song? So, what am I, a monkey bouncing a ball on my nose? I don't play songs in here. I can't play music in here. Actually, I have a great social life. What up, Drunken Donuts? It's early for me. It's only 10:15 for me. So, I thought I'd stream for a half hour. It's a baby stream, half-hour stream. I already streamed in the morning. I want to see the freaks on a Friday night. What up? What up? Yeah, Street Hustler comes up to me one day, and I'm minding my own business. Now, he looks me up, and he looks me down and says, hey, man, what be this, and what be that? And why do you got to look like that? Well, I just looked at him, I kind of laughed. I said, hey, man, that ain't cool. I had to breathe. All hell's breaking loose. Hey, hey, have you heard the word? All hell's breaking loose. Day and night, every night and day. Yeah, we don't do the F word stuff in here. We don't say that word in here. So I'm going to direct you to maybe a Shmuel Buckman stream. Dominic, $1.99. Good cover, Skakes. Thank you, Dominic. And you know what happens when you show me the money, honey. You get the ray gun. So we got a nice mixture of trolls and OGs in here tonight. Yeah, that was a good, and I'm sure I'm wondering where they filmed "Lick It Up." That looked to be New York as well. So, who's a predator, Sean Gray? I am not a predator unless I'm in Nashville. NCL Live, $5. Gimme the ray gun. I'm gonna break out a special one for you, bro. You get the Steve Stevens ray gun. Lois, be cool, be cool. Thank you very much. H2O is important. Look it up. Don't want to wait till you know me better. Let's just be glad for the time together. It ain't a crime to be good to yourself. Ooh, lick it up. You get the picture. Lick it up. No, I'm working on something that is good for self-defense. So heaven help someone if they break into my house. I'm going to put them in the dirt. In your opinion, where do you have your best performance, and is it on YouTube? Well, I'm a live comic, stand-up comedy, so I would say the Comedy Store. But, I do think, I wouldn't say I've cracked the algorithm necessarily in this stream, but I think that I'm starting to get how to be entertaining on YouTube without being funny, because this isn't, when people find out I'm a stand-up in here, they're like, well, tell the joke. And it's just, I, as a comic, can't tell a joke on a YouTube stream. I'm trained to hear laughter. So if I tell the best joke I've ever written in here, someone might put LOL, but I need to hear laughs, like audio laughs. Well, I might agree with you there. We're gonna call you AG. Well, Dave 25, you would be mistaken. I'm a collector. I love collecting action figures. Um, so everyone has their thing. I'm a G as well, an OG. What up, Senjin? So we got a lot of newer people in the stream. So hit the like and subscribe button. Subscriptions make the YouTube world go round and round. Earl, I do know Dave Sarah. I did not. I don't watch Kill Tony, so. I've been on 6 Kill Tonys, and I don't really know how the show blew up like it did, but it's basically the Gong Show, which is fine. The Gong Show was a show when I was a kid. It was basically the same premise. You're making fun of people, but they don't realize that they're the joke. They're not in on the joke. They are the joke. So what are you gonna do? Left me out of Kill Tony. No, I was never really a part of it. What do they have, like 500 episodes, and I was on 6? Now, Roast Battle, I feel like I was fucked over, but like I can't lie and say I thought that Kill Tony did me dirty. They did not. Well, I don't know if Dave Sarah's a comic, to be honest with you, and I don't mean that in like a bad way towards Dave, but I've never seen him on a lineup. So, how do I feel about Jimmy Kimmel? In terms of, it was definitely censorship. Whether you like Kimmel or not, man, you can't have that going on. Because then when the Democrats get into power, I guarantee you they'll go after a show like Gutfeld. So, listen, you don't have to think Kimmel's funny. You don't have to like him. You don't have to watch him. But you should all be behind him in terms of, his right to have the show he has. And you as a viewer can watch it or not watch it and let it get canceled because of low ratings or extended because of high ratings. Ari is over here with me. Ari, well, yeah, that's a whole different thing though. There are, well, if you look up, I can't believe I'm telling someone to look up Roast Battle, but I guess if you go on Paramount Plus, look up Roast Battle Season 1. All my battles are on television. I went 4-1 on international television, and I never saw the show again. And yet, 3 people I beat got all 3 seasons. So, fuck Roast Battle. No, I'm actually more in the middle. I liked Craig Ferguson. I actually liked Craig Kilborn. But does Carlos Mencia have a podcast? I don't know. And if he does, he'd probably steal it from someone. So, Dave, you got to be interesting, man. You seem hung up on my politics. I don't know what you're talking about in terms of Ari. Definitely a Letterman. Definitely Letterman. Well, I might agree with you there. And I really don't have sideburns. Let's go to my ear right there. Yeah, Late Show is just, Rogan's the new Late Show. Rogan is the new Tonight Show. That's what every comic. And Joe Mama, I haven't heard that name in quite some time. Yeah, Craig Ferguson, he was good. But, yeah, 80s Letterman, early 80s Letterman was pretty hard to beat, to be honest with you. All right, guys, we got Lois is by my feet. I don't know what Lois is doing, but a few more minutes, guys. This is just a baby stream. What happened to Greg Ferguson? I don't know. He just kind of disappeared. He made a lot of money on that show, so he probably never has to work a day in his life, and he'll be all right. I wasn't influenced by stand-ups, to be honest with you. I was more influenced with TV shows like All in the Family, The White Shadow, early seasons of the Jeffersons, stuff like that. No, Drunken Donuts, I need to, let me see how many subscribers I've gotten on this stream. Let me see here. Losing friends. You don't lose when you lose fake friends. If I get 10 more subscribers, I will do another 10 minutes. But, I mean, I've given a lot. So, I have to get something back, Jack. I would agree with you there. Oh, okay, I don't watch the Oban, so I don't know. Which show would you rather go on? Rank 'em. Kill Tony, Fighter and the Kid, Roast Battle. I mean, I'd probably go Kill Tony, Roast Battle, Fighter and the Kid. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, Buddhist Priest. Earl, stop being such a chosen person. You guys are fired up tonight in the stream. I'll give you that much. But it's a nice collection of trolls and OGs. So all right, we got to get 5 more subscribers in the next 4 minutes, or we shut it down. I mean, I almost have to bribe you guys to hit the like and subscribe button. You're not in the middle. Can you name one right-wing media source that you use? Actually, I can. I mean, I watch all 3 networks: CNN, MSNBC, Fox. I also watch Newsmax, which is to the right. I also go on the Drudge Report, which I would say leans to the right, although the last couple years, has been a little more in the middle, if anything. And most of the talk radio I listen to leans to the right. Michael Savage, Ferguson, I forget, Tim Ferguson, or Hannity's show and whatnot. So I'm going to the Sword tomorrow night. Oh, 100%. Yeah, we don't talk about Brian Callen in here. I have never been on Rumble, to be honest with you. I mean, I would say Drudge is almost in the middle. I mean, he was so far right. Oh shit, Leo Gunn just did 5 memberships. Please thank the great and legendary Leo Gunn for gifted memberships. Well, I don't think. No, not memberships. I need subscribers. All right, we need like 4 more subscribers in the next 2 minutes, or I'm out. Yeah, I better 2-gun salute Leo Gunn. I mean, Leo Gunn is an icon. Losing friends, lose friends. So thank you, Leo Gunn, and to those of you who got a free membership, please thank Leo Gunn. You ever listen to Coast AM? I did when it was Art Bell. Tonight on Hour 1, we're going to explore homosexuality in the world of internet chat rooms. And tonight in Hour 2, call the wild card line, and we'll expose pedophilia in the world of internet chat rooms. And hour number 3 is open forum. Yes, Gina Babina, I was just talking about you, how we haven't seen you in here that much anymore, but that's all right. I get it. It is, I know you are like the queen of mods. Yeah, I don't know. George Norrie, to me, I mean, no one's Art Bell. That's the problem. And, it's like when Corolla took over for Howard Stern. I mean, Corolla's great, but, it's one of those things where, he's not Howard Stern. So, oh shit, we got Kip Smith, AC/DC, Gina Babina. I believe Jenna is in here. So we got a lot of the heavy hitters in here tonight. I think when I end this stream in a few minutes, in 5 minutes we'll end the stream. We'll go to 40 minutes. That's 40 minutes. Um, I will watch the first few episodes of Tulsa King. I just found out the main producer of Tulsa King, who was the main writer on I'm Dying Up Here, Dave Flabot, he passed away. That let me look that up because someone just told me that. You know, that's the crazy thing about Hollywood is, you know, someone you've worked with dies and you had no idea they died. Oh yeah, Dave Flabot. Damn, that's crazy. July 9th. What a bummer, man. Dave Flabot, an Emmy-nominated TV writer who worked on dramas like Desperate Housewives and sitcoms as The Bernie Mac Show, has died. He was 65 years old. Damn, man, that's too bad. Um, he's the one. Oh, that's actually from the show I'm Dying Up Here. See, you can see the M and the D right there. He's the one who came up to me on the last episode of the last season and said, everyone loves you. I want to try and write you more stuff. And he said that they had written a storyline for me and Ari Grainer, where Ari, who was playing Cassie on the show, was so desperate she fucks me. And the network said, we don't want her being passed around like that. So, you know, damn. Damn. That's crazy. He received an Emmy nomination for the PJs. He was twice nominated for Boardwalk Empire. Cindy Caponera, who worked with Flabot on I'm Dying Up Here, wrote this tribute on Instagram. Never in all of my television writing days did I meet a man so funny and kind, open-hearted, smart. He was from Boston and so talented. He was an incredibly loyal friend. I also never met a writer who loved writing as much as he did, and he was incredibly good at it. And throughout his entire illness, he never stopped creating and working, never complaining, just a great example of how to live and love. Everybody should have at least one Dave Flabot in their life. I miss you, pal. Man, that sucks. Damn. I mean, he was good to me, you know. Earl, have you ever gone to game worn? Yeah, I've gone to a few game worn Jersey Expos. I mean, you know, they're cool, I guess. Who is the worst black comedian I've ever seen? I'll go Mario Joyner. Tulsa King's just a mob TV show with Sylvester Stallone, and I know that Dave was part of that show. So, damn, Cindy Caponera, I remember her. She was another one who came up to me one day when we were filming, and I just remember it was a very long day. And basically, I had to boom, shakalaka. And I had to entertain the extras because they were filming my scene where I'm in the main room, basically, of Goldie's. And, you know, they were having delays or whatever. So I had to basically do my own stand-up act to the extras, and it was kind of cool. And Cindy came out and said, "Who are you? Everyone likes you." I said, "I'm Earl Skakel, friend of the family." Shaka Zulu, what Jesus? Are you still with the same management? They need, yeah, 100%. They really do need to step it up. So yes. right, so wake up, wake up. I am up. Campfire potatoes. Earl, has your YouTube fame changed me at all? I don't think I have any YouTube fame, but I mean, the channel is growing better. So I'll take it. You are better than most comedians. Well, here's the thing. No, RFK, Cheryl Hines has never been naughty with me. Um, yeah, you look like Tom Hanks. Did you say I look like Tom Hanks at the end of Philadelphia? Hey-o. That's an old Earl Skakel joke there. That's a Skakel classic. King of the Hill. Oh, okay. So far, I'm guessing leaning towards I'm 60% sure that something could be wrong with you. Yeah, I'm sure there is something wrong with me. The fact that I could do a stream on a Friday night to 28 people for $8.98, that's a fact, Jack. My Aunt Ethel, my dad's sister, married Robert Kennedy. I absolutely have man-child problems, but that's why everyone loves me. That's why everyone likes to be around me, because I don't take life too seriously, and I'm a very nice person. So, you know, that is, that's who I am. I've never met anyone from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Mummy! The Message Helper review. Did you ever see Jack? Come on, man. That's family, dude. That's family. Have some class. What up? What up? We got some new people in the house. Welcome aboard. Hit the like and subscribe button. Fuck it. I'll do an hour. I'm exhausted. But you know what? You guys, I'm doing this for the OGs. You guys are soldiers in the Earl Army. So I love your simple ideas. I'm very simple. That's a fact, Jack. Well, I should be enjoyed. There's no need for the cantankerousness of the stand-up comedy world. So I am a trooper. That's a fact, Jack. I'm a soldier in the world of Los Angeles stand-up. By the way, I wish I was related to Adam Carolla, because I wouldn't be doing a stream to 28 people. I will be at the Comedy Store tomorrow night, midnight. Tomorrow's going to be a rough day for me. I have to go to a memorial of a friend I used to play hockey with. JC, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Do you still do the walks? I do the walks, but Lois, on Friday and Saturday nights, it's real crowded out on the streets, and Lois doesn't like it. Yeah, Mike Mouse Mangiardi. We called him Mouse because he was little, but he was a great ball hockey player, and so the last show is going to be, well, I won't be watching that on Netflix. Jeff sucks. But he fails upwards, like we've talked about many times before. I've never seen a guy put out worse product with almost every project he does, and he gets more work out of it. So, but that's Chael Sonnen. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, we've got the same jawbone. Well, thank you, Matt. I love you too. I love everyone in the stream, because I realize you have many, many streaming options. And yeah, I mean, that's going to be a tough one. I try not to think about Lois passing away, but I realize that it probably will happen sooner than later. But I don't know, man. It's really, it's at the point now where I almost admire him. Isn't that crazy? If I put out my special, say, in 6 months and it bombs, I'm not going to get another offer of work in this town. Jeff puts out a shitty special, he gets an offer to make 2 more. Some guys are just charmed like that. Yeah, I mean, Jeff needs a belt. Hey-oh. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've already handled that situation. It is tough to think about, but, I mean, listen, I mean, yesterday, 100%. Trust me, if I sold a show to Netflix or somehow had some clout in the business, Jeff would be like, "Hey man, let's hang out, man. Let's squash the beef." Why didn't you want to squash the beef yesterday when I had no clout? You fat pig. Um, I did not get the 10 subs, to be honest with you. We're like 6 short. So, a little disappointing. I don't ask you guys for much, but I'm in a relatively good mood. So we will persevere into the streaming world. But that's part of what makes Jeff Jeff. He doesn't care. You think Jeff cares? I don't like him. Jeff. The last thing Jeff wants is to be friends with someone who's around his age. Fuck that. Hey, we don't do the all caps in here, bro. Um, but I will answer that question because I've had a Mustang convertible and I haven't had the Demon Challenger, but I have had the Hellcat. The Shelby Mustang's pretty tiny. Like I've sat in one. I've never driven one, but I've sat in one. And you're like, I'm a big guy, 6'1", 205 or whatever. So I would probably pick the Demon Challenger. But here's the thing. Well, I can't call him that, Sasha, because I have no proof. But like I've always said, you listen to his story, you listen to the girl's story, you make your own decision. I am 6'1". But what do you think about Carmax? His leather jacket, sleeves on. I don't like vests. Are the Piazzas making noise on the streets? They're starting to. I can hear them. So, but the thing about the Demon Hellcat is it's racing tires, and so it's pretty economically impractical. Um, I'm going to bring back the wallet chain. I mean, I loved some of Billy Idol's jackets he wore last night. I mean, damn, I almost. By the way, Steve Stevens saw me in the crowd and he went like this. Fuck yeah. Can we do half caps? And I like your ingenuity there, Scooney. But no, it's disrespectful to the one person who was like my first subscriber, Peter the Chicken Man Brennan. Um, AB is in the chat. Do you know? No, I don't. I don't. They're gonna put you back in the wallet chains. That's a fact, Jack. Okay, I'm going to sub because you said you drove a Hellcat. I did. It was first of all, well, before you sub, let me tell you some of the other cars in my past. I had a Dodge Magnum that was about 500 horsepower, and I made some adjustments to make it maybe a little faster than that. I lightened the exhaust, put the computer chip in it, and then I had a black Dodge Hellcat. I think it was 2018, maybe 2019. Kevin Brennan is hilarious. Avril Lavigne was hot. I was in the front row last night, and she came out to sing that new song, 77. How many times you dropped that soap? We don't do the homosexual talk in here, Mike Cook. I'm going to direct you. Let's see who's streaming right now. We got Melton streaming. Go to Melton's stream. He likes to that 80s newer noir type of humor. So we don't do that kind of talking here. I saw Antonio Brown in Tampa last night before he had to flee the country. Yeah, Antonio Brown, could have been one of the all-time great receivers in NFL history, but now he's just known as a loon. So we'll go 10 more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to sleep with Lois. I don't mean like have sex with Lois, but I'm going to hold her and give her some lovin's. So yeah, but I've got to figure out a way how to contact Billy Idol, maybe through Steve Stevens, and find out who makes his jackets. I'm not a baseball guy, so I'm a California Angels fan. And go to Rob Saul's stream. He seems like he might be into your shtick. You gotta start asking your famous friends. I know. I mean, people should help me because I'm Earl, man. Like everyone loves me, but no one wants to help me. I mean, Dr. Ken, Russell Peters, all these idiots I know on Gutfeld. You think they would recommend me? No. because there goes their spot. It's like, bro, I'm not taking your spot. Right, Lois? Give you guys a little shot of Lois. Lois, say hello to the fans. She is a good dog. Lois, look into the camera, baby. So she takes direction. Yeah, we don't talk about Ray DeVito. You have to go to the Rob Saul stream or the Chad Zumick stream or something. We don't. No, we can't move away from that. It's my stream. Lois is posing for the cameras. See, she wants to go sleepy on the hardwood floors. There we go. She is a cutie patootie. That's a fact, Jack. So, well, thank you guys for you guys are being cool. Friday night. We're just chilling right now on a Friday night. People ask me all the time what this stream is about, and this stream is about everything and nothing at the same time. It's a mutt, Blue Butterflies, a mutt. I am, JC, believe me. I know my dog better than anybody. And, she has a partially collapsed trachea, and unfortunately that causes her to cough a lot. And she's a very good dog, but she's not in pain. I can assure you of that. I don't watch Kill Tony, so no, I did not. He had an amazing story in his comics film about letting his dog run wild in the supermarket. Oh no, I did. I just, Stanhope's not for me, but he's a great guy. Like every time I see him at the Comedy Store, we talk, and he's very. I don't even think he knows my name, but I think he knows like I'm a Comedy Store guy. So, yes, I think he did catch it from RFK. I think when I shook RFK Jr.'s hands at my parents' funerals, I never got the germs off me. I mean, I'm not a Stanhope hater, and I'm not saying he's not funny. I just, you like what you like, Kiss is the greatest band in the world to some people. To other people, they think they suck. My friend walked down with George Carlin, as you guys know. I won't bore you with the story again. So, as a comic, I'm not really a fan of anyone's comedy because I want to do it. Why didn't they get you on the WrestleMania roast? I mean, Tony knows I can deliver the goods, but from what I understand, it was pretty bad. But I still would have liked to have done it. I think Kiss isn't that. Unmasked was a pop album, but overall, I mean, if you look at their discography, I would say they were rock. And then they even delved into glam rock, with Crazy Nights. Here's a little song for everybody out there. People try to take my soul away, but I don't hear the crap that they all say. They try and tell us we don't belong. That's all right. We're millions strong. You are my people. This is my crowd. These are my people, and we like it loud. These are crazy, 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 crazy nights. Fun fact, Don Barris did the audience warm-up for the Crazy Nights video. I don't know if Barry Ribs is homeless. Barry, David Tell is, that's why I like it, David Tell. He's probably the only comic that turned down Bolivia's sexual advances. 4 more minutes, guys. 4 more minutes. KB talking shiz on RFK. Bang bang. Yeah, well, that's a super chat, Gambo. That's a super chat. You know, I can't just do everything for free here. But let me look up the words. I know most of the words. I'll shoot you down with my love gun, baby. Bang, bang, you. My love is like a cannonball. I'm taking aim and you're gonna fall. Well, don't hide or try and get away. You know the rules and you're gonna stand. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Midnight comes, I'll be at your door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, whoa, whoa, I just can't wait. I'm gonna bang, bang you. I'll shoot you down with my love gun, baby. Bang, bang you. I got you in the heart. You're gonna be mine. Hands up, reach for the sky. I'll treat you good 'cause I'm a bad guy. If love's a crime, I got 100 schemes. I'll be the villain in your book of dreams. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So there we go. There we go. Earl Skakel in the house. KB talks shit about everyone eventually. I am a Rat superfan. That's a fact. My favorite comedian is Chrissy Mayer. Boy, I don't know what to say about that. I know Love Gun. That's crazy. 'Cause you pulled the trigger of my love gun, love gun. I'll be the gambler, baby. Lay down the bets. We get together, mama, and you'll sweat. No place for hiding, baby. No place to run. 'Cause you pulled the trigger of my love gun, love gun. Come on now. I got some golden fucking pipes. 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. Maybe that's how you can get on Gutfeld. You can tell him your dog is the same throat diagnosis as RFK Jr. Hey, whatever it takes, you know, whatever it takes. Isn't Paul Stanley... well, I mean, I don't know if they're gay or not, to be honest with you, but I just think that Kiss has run out of pussy, so that's not gay when you run out of pussy. Now, let's look up some of the lyrics for the Kiss song, My Way. I mean, those are out of control. So let's look up My Way. Okay, here we go. We'll end the stream on this. Oh, the heat is on, and my back's against the wall. You know it's tough to be strong in a world that makes you crawl. I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna give up in the fight. 'Cause after the battle is done, all you've got left is your pride. I'm gonna talk like I talk, walk like I walk my way. I'm gonna go where I go. Ain't taking no my way in the danger zone. It's a jagged edge we climb, but if you take it like stone and stand on your own, you could make the grade in time. What the fuck is he talking about? Plaster caster, grab a hold of me faster. If you wanna see my love, just ask her, ask her. And my love is perfection. And she wants the injection. Like, what? I mean, as an 8-year-old, no, Love Gun came out in 77. I was 9 years old. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. What a pervert. All right, you guys. I love you all. I did not like the RoboCop remake. I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point. Earl Skakel, over and out. Hit the like and subscribe button, please.